What's going on, guys? It is Goalazio here. Welcome back to another FIFA 20 career mode video. Guys, today I am bringing you the best players you can loan in FIFA 20 career mode. So these particular players are the ones where I've used and I've gone, you know what, they kind of alright for a little bit, but you might want to get an upgrade. They are players I like to call stepping stone players, right? They are brilliant for a season or so, but they don't really advance further, even though they have high potential. So you kind of have that option to go, I might sign him, it might be good for me, but I personally think these are best for loaning in for a season or so, get you to where you want to be, and buy the bigger and better players eventually. But guys, make sure you do hit that like button. Of course, don't forget to subscribe so you do not miss a single video of mine. And without further ado, let's go on into the very first player. So the first player we're going to be looking at is Yari, playing in the Belgian league for Anderlecht. He is a central attack midfielder, starting off with a 78 overall with a potential of 87. So some of you may be wondering, why on earth don't you sign him? It is because I find him to be a little slow for the position, but he's very good if you throw him into the Championship and have him for a season or so, including League One. I think he's absolutely incredible. But then you kind of start to get a point where you're like, oh, he's lacking a little something, and that's where you go for the upgrade. Definitely a player to check out. Coming in next, guys, we do have the one and only Bradley Dack. And one of the reasons I'm actually putting him into the squad or for a loan player is because he's very good up until a certain point in a career mode. So I have actually found him to be amazing in the Championship, start the season in the Premier League. But the moment you start getting the Champions League football and start needing to win games constantly, he kind of lacks that ability a little bit. But he's absolutely incredible. Definitely a player to loan in to help you step and stone your career quite a lot, especially in that Championship if you're doing a save in that year. Going next, guys, we do have Mr. Harry Wilson playing for Liverpool on loan in his first season at Bournemouth. And he starts off at 75 with a potential of 85. An absolute brilliant free kick taker. I only say to loan him in because I think that he's good. He's a good player, but he just lacks that little bit of something for a right winger. Like, when I've actually used him in career mode, I've signed him, he's been good for a season, and then it's like, you know what, it's time to upgrade, he's not stepping up. That's why I think you should only loan in Harry Wilson. He's a brilliant little player. He'll do great for you in the Premier League, I think, more than anything. Loan him in, get you to that next stage, and then bring in someone else to sign. Coming next, guys, we do have Canning Lee playing for Valencia. Another very good free kick taker. His standout stats with that agility and balance at around 86 overall. He does have 4-star skills, and he does have a star rating of 76 with a potential of 86. So a very good player to actually have in your squad. And also as well, he's really young, so you can loan him in quite easily in career mode. So definitely a player to check out if you want to. Coming in next, guys, one of the players which have been so disappointing for me when I actually end up signing them. He just doesn't grow enough in career mode for some reason. Is Efenat Padu. He starts off at 67 rated with a potential of 86, valued around 1.5 million, 4k wage. I think he's a brilliant player to bring in on loan because I would try and get him on a 2-year loan potentially, because if you're in League One, he's good for League One, good for the Championship, but he just doesn't grow quick enough to, if you are getting promoted every single season, he just doesn't grow quick enough to actually go, all right, I'm here to step up. Unfortunately, it just doesn't happen. You sign him, you end up loaning him out. My advice, loan him in and then sign someone bigger and better when you get to the further point in your career mode. But what a stepping stone player he actually is. Mr. Angel Gomes, one of the best players I've ever signed in League One. Right, so if you are doing a League One career mode or Championship, this guy is absolutely suited for you. One of the biggest downsides, one of the reasons I don't like him on a permanent signing is because he is slightly weaker, but he's brilliant when you put him in the League One. He's got 4-star skills, 4-star weak foot with a whopping potential of 86, valued around £1.8 million, and he does have around a 10 to 12 grand wage, so you're of course only going to have to be paying that. His balance and agility is very good at 88 and 90, but the player is incredible in that League One side. But he's just a player which I think lacks that little bit of dribbling, his finishing, short pass and everything seems to be a little short from my personal experience, and I'm always a little gutted when I actually sign him. So I always loan him in now because I think you get the job done for a season, and I don't mind hopping him in and out between my star players. Going in next, guys, we do have Pape Cisse, a centre-back at 23 years old. He is 6'6", so this guy's an absolute giant. I am loaning him in because he's an incredible player to have in your first season, I think. He brings stability right at the back, starting off a 74 rated with a potential of 81. He does only have around £2,000 wage, which I find absolutely incredible, and he's valued around £6 to £7 million or so. So an incredible player to actually have in your side and check out on loan. Coming next, guys, we do have Alexi. He doesn't play for Schalke. He plays for Lokomotiv Moscow in the Russian league, but unfortunately transferred in his first season for around £12.5 million. He is valued around 13, so they got themselves a really good bargain there. But he starts off a 78 rated with a potential of 83, and one of the reasons I want to loan him in because he is a very good all-round player, and he will do absolutely brilliant in the middle of the park for you. He can play striker if required, guys, but the problem is I think he's good to start off with, but he's too all-round, I think. He doesn't really stand out in too much particular areas, which I think, oh, this guy would be really, really good to actually sign on a permanent basis. It would be good to turn you over in that first season. But anyway, guys, they were the best players you can sign in on loan in FIFA 20 Career Mode. If you want to see more videos like this, make sure you do hit that subscribe button. Of course, if you did enjoy this one, hit that like button and share with your friends. It means a lot. It supports the channel so much. But anyway, guys, my name is Goalazio. I want to say thanks for watching, and guess what? I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.